Hello, welcome to this new episode of the Alex Show TV. It's episode 409 from March the 21st of the year 2025. It's a Friday. And as we continue on this 5-episode series on dreams, we're going to tackle today dreams can predict the future. I was going to put it as a question, but I decided to put it as a statement because I'm 1,000,000% sure that dreams can predict the future, yes. And let me explain. It's because I believe in the dream state, you can access timelines. Okay, you can travel through time. Okay, basically, the dream state is when you leave the physical state and you are in spirit state. Basically, that's why a lot of people relate sleep to death, and you're the closest to death when you sleep. That's a little bit scary. Don't think about that when you go to sleep, because I know it's a very relaxing time. It's when we get to rest, but death is not something bad in the way that, this analogy that we sleep, we're close to death state, we're close to sleep state, we're close to spirit state. And in that state, you can access everything: dimensions, timelines, time travel, everything. So that's why a lot of people get deja vu, get dreams that seem prophetic. They dream things and they happen in 3 years and stuff like that because it's real. Okay, it's not certainly a coincidence, and it certainly is not something not like that. I believe actually that deja vu moments are like that. It's in conscious state. You get a memory back, and kind of your spirit telling you have been here before, this has happened before, you have experienced this before, and that's when you get that feeling, hey, I know this, this has happened before. And one thing that happened to me is I shared a few times that in 2001, I went to Auschwitz camp with my girlfriend at the time, wife right now. And I was in a deja vu moment. It was an afternoon. We got there. We got a bus from Krakow, Poland. Probably it's like an hour and a half drive. So we got there like midday, and it was a whole afternoon of feeling these moments. And now I see it. Now for me, that certainly there's some connection there. Okay, either I know someone that was in that camp, or maybe I was in that camp in another life, or in a fractal of my life, or there's some sort of connection, but it felt that way. And in dreams, you access so much, and then consciously maybe you remember something. That's why I share that, and we're gonna see it in a couple of episodes, that we're gonna have one episode specifically, why don't we remember our dreams? And it shouldn't be looked as a bad thing, because we access so much that if consciously we access that information, it could get us in trouble. Okay. I do believe that people that get too much information too fast, too quick, too much in a chunk, will lose grip of their reality. Okay. And that's when people, you certainly have heard that term, or have heard about those persons, that they go insane, they lose sanity. Okay. So all of these mechanisms are beautiful because the universe knows that we're in this conscious reality. There's a density to it. We're going through this. It's like being a sea, it's being somewhere like where the universe knows what we're going through. And then we have the sleep state, the dream state. Every night, if you think about it, it's like a gift. It's every night you go to sleep, think of it as a gift the universe is giving you, like, hey, stop. We know you have been in this dense reality. Now you're going to a different thing, and you access so much. So that's why dreams can predict the future. That's a statement. Yes, I'm totally convinced of that. So let's watch this together, the support video, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts on the short Friday episode on dreams can predict the future, for sure.
Dreams have long been associated with the mysterious ability to foresee the future. While some dreams seem like meaningless fragments of our subconscious, others are strikingly precise, revealing events before they unfold in real life. This phenomenon, known as precognitive dreaming, has been reported for centuries, leaving many to wonder. Are these glimpses into the future merely coincidences, or is something far more extraordinary at play? Throughout history, countless individuals, from ordinary people to historical figures, have claimed to experience dreams that predict the future with eerie accuracy. One of the most famous cases is that of Abraham Lincoln, who allegedly dreamed of his own assassination just days before it happened. In his dream, he saw a funeral being held at the White House, and when he asked who had died, a soldier told him, "The president has been assassinated." The chilling accuracy of this dream has led many to believe that Lincoln unknowingly foresaw his own fate. But Lincoln's case is not unique. Many people have reported dreaming of events, both personal and global, that later came true. Some dream of a loved one they haven't seen in years, only to unexpectedly meet them the next day. Others experience vivid dreams of places they've never visited, only to find themselves standing in that exact location months or years later. There are even reports of people dreaming about disasters or tragedies before they occur, such as plane crashes, earthquakes, or major political events. Scientific studies on precognitive dreams suggest that this phenomenon may not be as random as skeptics claim. One experiment conducted by researcher Dr. Stanley Krippner at the Dream Laboratory of Maimonides Medical Center sought to explore whether people could dream about specific images or events before being exposed to them in waking life. In these experiments, participants would sleep in a controlled environment, and an unknown image would be selected randomly. When the participants were later asked to describe their dreams, many of them reported imagery and themes that strongly resembled the chosen images, despite having no prior knowledge of what they would be. This raises a profound question. Is time truly linear, or does our consciousness have the ability to transcend it during sleep? Mainstream science views time as a rigid, forward-moving construct, but some theories in quantum physics suggest that time may be far more fluid than we perceive. If time does not strictly flow from past to future, but rather exists as a vast interconnected web, it is possible that our subconscious mind, when freed from the constraints of waking logic, can access information from the future just as easily as from the past. Some researchers believe that precognitive dreams are a form of pattern recognition.
Okay, a lot of stuff there. Can we access timelines and time travel during sleep? Yes, we can access everything. You're in pure spirit state. And time is so difficult to explain because in this reality, in a conscious state, time is linear. That's very clear because it works that way in this reality. That doesn't mean time works the same in all realities. During that sleep state, you're able to access. Just think of time in your normal life, in your conscious life, when you're awake as a line. There's past, there's present, there's future. That's perfect. And you're unable to access either the future or the past. You're only in the present moment. Can we agree on that? Because if I want to try to access 5 minutes ago, that's impossible. You want to access tomorrow, that's impossible. That will be very convenient to get a lot of numbers and just win the lottery. Just laugh about that. But in sleep state, time becomes a dot. Just think of the line just becoming a dot. And that doesn't mean that all time is there all the time. It just means that time is not relevant anymore. And you can move around it as you please. So if you get an event from 3 years from now, well, you get it. This is not something, I don't understand it, to be honest with you, that way, and becomes so difficult to explain. But it's not that you can travel through time. It's time behaves differently in this reality and in other reality, in other dimensions, and that there's some variation. We tend to think that everything is like this conscious life we have right now. And no, trust me, the universe has dimensions, densities, timelines, so many different variables that no, stuff doesn't become that way. Can we travel through time consciously on this timeline? No. In this reality, no. Can we access all time? All time is different than traveling through time. All time in sleep state, yes. That's why we get to see stuff that will happen 100 years from now, and stuff that will happen in other dimensions, in other realities, in other densities, and not necessarily in this one. And that's why your your being, your intuition will share with you when you have those deja vu moments like I had in Auschwitz. All day, all afternoon, I was feeling that. I've been here. I know this place. This is not the first time I've been here. That's the feeling I got all afternoon. Okay. That's why for me it's very disappointing when I hear that didn't happen, that's all a hoax. No, that did happen. And I felt the suffering, and I felt the sadness, and I felt everything that went through that. I felt it. It was not, believe me, it was not the best experience. Okay. It was not, oh wow, this at concentration camp. No. There's something horrible happened here. A lot of horrible things happened here, and I was like feeling them. And I was like, yes, I know what they're talking about. And I was like, yes, maybe I was even here, or I know people that have been here. I don't know about that. I'm not gonna just felt this deja vu all the time. So when you feel that, there's something going on there. Your spirit is very fond of letting you know stuff. It's people wanna bring to this conscious reality what we can achieve in other states, and that's the problem. Okay. Oh, can I travel through time in this world? No, because time works in a linear way in this world for a reason. Okay. For a reason. Can you go back to tomorrow in this conscious three-dimensional air world? No, I don't think so. Can you access all time that there has ever been on all dimensions in that sleep state, in the dream state? Yes. So that's why I stay with my original statement in this episode. Dreams can predict the future? Yes, 100%. Dreams, not your conscious reality. It's very different. What you access in dreams is you access something so immense, so magnificent, so amazing, that has nothing to do with this linear reality that operates in different parameters for a reason. And I want to say the universe is perfect in its processes, and it knows that it must operate like that. All right. Hope you have a great weekend. If everything is okay, I shall see you back on Monday. Take care. Have a great day. Thank you for making it to this part of the video. This is my favorite part. This is where I suggest to you that you discover your true self. You are not what you have been groomed to believe. You are this incredible being without limits that has eternal life, amazing strength, infinite wisdom, and a big, beautiful heart. All your limits are always self-imposed. Your best version in this reality is inside you. Your only mission on this life is to become a beacon of love and to serve others. This version is ready to be discovered today. How do you discover your true self? The discovery process is a personal one. No one can do it for you. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to talk to the universe. Simply ask, who am I? Where do I come from? What is my purpose? You will start getting signs, breakthroughs, and signals. You will notice how your notions about this reality start disappearing. No more hierarchies, no more competition, no more complaining, no more depending on others. Discovering your true self equals to real freedom. Your self-imposed limits will fall, and you will be ready to understand this reality, but you must be patient to allow others to wake up at their time through their own free will. That will be really soon, you will see, and that will set up a new world. As you work towards your best version, you will notice how all emotions don't serve you anymore. Hate, fear, rage, pride, lust, envy, violence, justice through violence, judgment of others, and other emotions will disappear from your mind and heart. You will understand those emotions serve only your egoic mind and are not you. Please try to be understanding of others that don't think or feel like you. Everyone has a process. No one is right or wrong. We're all just different. Don't be concerned about being right, ever. Don't allow pride preventing you from patching things up with family and friends. It is very important you enjoy this life with your loved ones. Put in the work to patch things up and leave it to others to decide. Thank you very much for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. If you have any comments or suggestions, please use the comment section below. For private questions, conversations, and if you would like to appear on the show, please email me at hey@thealexshow.tv. Thank you again. Please don't forget to visit our website www.thealexshow.tv. By giving me your time, you honor me. Have a very, very, very nice day.